The Skoda Octavia rarely gets talked about the way flasher cars do, and yet it has quietly been one of the smartest cars you can buy for years. It is the family car that gives you near executive levels of space for ordinary money, the sensible default that keeps outselling more glamorous rivals because it simply makes sense. For 2026, Skoda has given it a facelift, and the goal is not to reinvent that formula, but to sharpen it, keeping the Octavia exactly where it has always been, at the top of the value charts. From the outside, the changes are evolutionary. There are redesigned bumpers front and rear, updated lights, and a revised grille that give the Octavia a slightly sharper, more modern face, but the overall shape is familiar. It comes as either a sleek liftback or the hugely practical estate, and both wear the update well. This was never a car bought for drama, and the facelift respects that. It looks clean, smart, and grown up, the kind of car that ages well precisely because it never chased a trend in the first place. Inside, the 2026 update brings a new infotainment system and a tidied-up dashboard with better screens and the latest software, along with physical shortcuts for the climate that make it easier to use on the move. The materials are solid and the layout is sensible, and as always with the Skoda, the cabin is full of what the brand calls simply clever touches: the umbrella in the door, the clever storage, the ticket holder. Small, thoughtful details that make daily life easier. It is not the most luxurious cabin in the class, but it is one of the most usable, and that matters more over years of ownership than a few soft touch surfaces. Then there is the space, which is the Octavia's whole reason for being. Even the liftback offers around 600 liters of boot, and the estate stretches to about 640, opening up to over 1,700 with the seats folded. Those are numbers that embarrass plenty of larger, pricier SUVs, and the rear seat offers the kind of legroom you would normally pay a lot more for. If breakdowns like this help you work out which family car is genuinely worth it, subscribe so you catch the next one. For real-world practicality at this price, almost nothing touches it. Under the hood, Skoda keeps things sensible but broad. The core engines are 1.5-liter turbo petrols with around 115 or 147 horsepower, now paired with a mild hybrid system and a 7-speed automatic that can coast with the engine off to save fuel. There are efficient diesels for high-mileage drivers too. And for those who want some genuine pace, the VRS Hot version returns with 261 horsepower from the same 2-liter engine you will find in a Volkswagen Golf GTI, good for 0 to 60 in around 6.5 seconds. It is, as it has always been, one of the most sensible ways to buy something genuinely quick. There is one honest gap worth pointing out. For all its efficiency, the Octavia is only offered as a mild hybrid, not a full hybrid or an electric car. So buyers who specifically want to drive on electric power around town will need to look at Skoda's separate electric models instead. But in context, this is a small thing. The mild hybrid petrols and the diesels are genuinely economical on a long run. The engine off-coasting helps in town. And the rest of the package is so strong on space and value that the missing full hybrid rarely changes the math. Taken together, the 2026 Octavia is Skoda doing what it does better than almost anyone, which is quietly giving you more car than you paid for. It is not exciting in the way a headline-grabbing rival might be, but it is one of the few cars where the sensible choice and the smart choice are the same thing. For years, it has been the quiet answer to the family car question, and this facelift makes sure it stays that way for a while yet.